Let's get to some quarterback observations from week 17, where we had about a zillion backup quarterbacks, it seemed, see either starting time, either mop up time. We had Spencer Rattler in New Orleans. We had Joe Flacco in Indy. We had Tyler Huntley in Miami. We had Dorian Thompson-Robinson in Cleveland. We had Kenny Pickett in Philadelphia. And we had Tanner McKee. Philadelphia got to their third string quarterback. And so I had a couple observations that I wanted to get off my chest. You tell me what you think of them, and then you tell me what you got. One, Philadelphia is just a house. You could put me back there, and I think they would beat the Dallas Cowboys. You had two guys, Kenny Pickett, Tanner McKee. McKee, a six-rounder a few years ago. Kenny Pickett, obviously a failed experiment as a first-rounder in Pittsburgh. But no matter who's behind center there, look at their stats. Almost 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, not a lot of incompletions. It's just that situation is the best for any quarterback in the NFL. Pretty objectively, I'd say, at this point. And then the other one, Dorian Thompson-Robinson might be, he's on pace for, if he gets like to the threshold of attempts, the worst start to a career at the quarterback position in NFL history. Right now, he has had 252 career dropbacks, 227 attempts. He has 1 touchdown compared to 10 interceptions, and he is averaging 3.8 yards per attempt. He's basically like Najee Harris running the football every time he drops back to pass. I think the Browns are tanking. I think they're quiet tanking, but they cannot be serious putting him out there when they have Jameis Winston and saying that they're still trying to win football games.
Yeah, that's one of those Zoomer phrases, quiet quitting. And I think that the Cleveland Browns are going full Zoomer mode right now, where they're showing up to the office. They're letting the in stack up. There's nothing in the outbox. And they're kind of just biding their time. You saw they restructured their deal with Deshaun Watson the other day. So obviously they are thinking about the future in Cleveland. And, when you said worst start to an NFL career, first thing I did is I went over here to my keyboard. I typed in Jamarcus Russell. And he had 18 touchdowns. He was 354 of 680, 52.5%, 4,000 yards, 18 touchdowns, 23 picks. Not terrible when you're comping him to Dorian Thompson-Robinson. But yeah, it's, I don't want to beat up on a guy, but it feels like a team that is not putting their best foot forward for the team. And, if I was in that locker room, it would be the scene from Rudy where I bring my jersey in, I put it on the table and I said, this is for Jameis. This is for Jameis. And there's a line of guys out the door who are like, are we trying to win or are we trying to lose? As far as the Philadelphia Eagles conversation, I mean, I fully agree with you. Outside of maybe Minnesota, I would say that group in Philadelphia is built to win regardless of who is a quarterback. And it makes me wonder whether or not I should skew my judgment of Jalen Hurts as a quarterback because of the strength that team has and how important that is for the quarterback position. Obviously, the offensive line, they've got big-time receivers. They've got the best running back in football. There's a lot to like there with Philadelphia. But Tanner McKee, I look at this guy's picture. I'm like, I think I interviewed him for a CPA position about 2 years ago prior to him joining the Philadelphia Eagles. But no, in all seriousness, 3 for 4, 54 yards. So he's honest. Okay, he's going to he's keep you honest on your taxes. We're not going to get in trouble on the back end there. That's unbelievable for Pickett, McKee to see those guys have success. It's really good, and for the Philadelphia Eagles, it has to feel good knowing that you can get it done with the 2 and the 3 out there at quarterback.
Yeah, I actually, selfishly, I was pretty high on Tanner McKee coming out. I had him as second round grade. I thought he was a guy that was super accurate. So to see him play some football and play well, hope that man gets more of a shot either there or somewhere else in time.